What's good? What's good? What's really good? Good people. It is I, the man that you all know and love, E Digger, and welcome to Charm City Direct TV, my personal page. Um, I am on here today to talk about last night. Now, everybody unheard about the Verzuz battles and where celebrities, more than likely as singers and rappers, get together and pretty much compare music, and they go toe to toe, back and forth, and you know it's not a oh my god, okay, it's not a it's a great idea. Whoever came up with it, I think it was uh Swiss Beats and I forgot the other person, Swiss Beats and Timberland came up with the idea of doing the verses and the verses battles, and to keep the world of music on its feet somewhat. Um, so I just want to talk about this particular one. Like I said, last night it was Ashanti. Not one of my personal favorites, but she is um by far good singer. I'm not going to say the best. I'm going to say good singer. And Keyshia Cole, who I personally do not care for. I'm just going to go on the record and say it. And the reason why I don't care for Keyshia Cole is because of her attitude. Keisha kind of give me bad energy vibes. And I say that because, I've had the pleasure of seeing her in concert. We went on a ski trip and the lineup was Keith Sweat, Keyshia Cole, and it was somebody else. It was Keith Sweat, Keyshia Cole, and it was somebody else. And of course, Keith Sweat is okay, but then Keyshia Cole come out, and one, she acted like she didn't want to be there. That's one. Really didn't give me a good performance. A lot of people, they was on their seats and everything like that, but when I looked at it, it was not a good performance at all. So then Keyshia Cole and Keith Sweat did like this back and forth thing. It was very, very awkward. Very awkward. Like, now Keith Sweat was playing, because he was talking, I guess he was, it was part of the script. I don't know. But Keyshia came off as the whole thing was just awkward. Like, she did not want to be there at all. Then another story was the big for those who live in Baltimore, y'all know what I'm about to say when I name this name. The Big Fat Morning Show. It tells my age. It probably tells some of y'all age, with Mark Clark, the Marvelous Marva, and Troy, I believe his name is Troy Johnson, and they had a show on 92Q called The Big Fat Morning Show. Absolutely love that show. And I was on my way to work one day and I just stumbled on YouTube where they had an interview with Keyshia Cole. And when Mark was asking her questions, she was giving Mark one word responses. I absolutely hate that. When you trying to have a conversation with somebody and they give you one word responses like, yeah, no, so Mark kind of, say, hey Keisha, look, do you want to be here? Do you want to be in this, this interview? Because, we took the time out. Um, we took the time out to, you know, talk to you. We wanted to know about you, and you had the opportunity this either say yay or nay. So I mean, it's I mean, what's going on? And of course, she got very defensive. Very defensive. Like she just woke up and she got this doing. And I'm like, but that seems like the norm with her, and her some now I ain't gonna front. Some of her songs I can count on my hand. I can't name them, but I could count on my hand how many songs that I actually like. But her as a person, no, I never met her in person, if that's what y'all thinking. But her demeanor is what when I see certain celebrities on TV and how they talk, how they carry themselves, you kind of pretty much have this thing where, if they acting like this right here, they're probably a good person, you know, in real life. You see them acting or you see them performing, you see them, they probably a good person in real life. But I'm almost certain that Keyshia Cole is a diva. Now, I went on YouTube. I went on YouTube. Yes, yes, she's she's unhappy, just negative energy. Yes. I went on YouTube and there was a young lady. Hey, what's up, Raymond? What's going on with you? Yes, Ashanti is very positive. I came to realize that she is very positive. I like that about Ashanti. I went on YouTube and there was this young lady that was doing a video. Excuse me. There was a young lady that was doing a video about the verses last night. One, she said, all of the verses that she's seen was like on the weekend. You see what I'm saying? The verses were on the weekend. This verses was like it during the week. People stayed up and watched this knowing that they had to go to school or work or something like that. And now I know that this verses has been pushed back a lot of times. So it could be the issue that they had it in the weekday, or they couldn't get them to come out during the weekend or whatever the case may be. And I'm about to play for you people a little short video of the verses. I'm not going to play the whole thing because of course Facebook don't play with that whole copyright thing. I'll probably be in Facebook jail. You go to find my show and I'm behind bars, so I won't play the whole thing. I just want to play like the beginning of it, where one, I don't, and like I said, I don't know how many of y'all saw it last night, but and then a lot of people were saying they didn't even know it was on. You see what I'm saying? It was just like we live. Um, so one thing, Ashanti did come. They said Ashanti did come late. It was like an hour late, and she was hanging around, and she just said, "Hey, look, just a good let's just go live, and just wait for Keyshia to come in." Now, like I said, Ashanti was an hour late, and then that's when Keyshia comes in 30 minutes after Ashanti came in. But Ashanti said, I just don't want to be sitting there by myself, or I just don't want to be, sitting there. So you see that when you see the video. I'm about to play it in a few. But then when Keyshia came on, I want y'all to notice one thing. When Keyshia came on, it was like attitude, just straight attitude right off the break. You see what I'm saying? Then she was like, and I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna come back and let y'all and give me your honest opinions on this.
Of course, it's love. It's all love. It's all positive energy.
How am I supposed to sit up in there?
All right, here we go.
Hello. Do I need to fix anything? This cord? Okay.
Hello, guys. How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me?
Hey.
Can I see me bigger, please?
Thank you.
Ashanti?
Sis.
Can you hear me?
KC. I can hear you, mommy.
That's lit. That's lit. That's lit. Finally here. I don't know who's all attending because at this point we running way too behind. But you look beautiful.
You look beautiful too.
You look absolutely amazing.
You look absolutely amazing.
Okay, cut
too.
Ashanti up just a little bit, please.
Let me move the mic in a little too.
So what's going on? How we about to get this G thing started?
Listen, let's start it. They ready. Start it off, KC.
Hell no. We already said you was getting the start off.
I've been warming them up.
Not a problem. Let's start with I changed my mind. Let's go.
Ready.
So I'm gonna cut it right there because that's when the music starts. Now I don't want no problems with Facebook putting me in Facebook jail. So you saw right there where the energy was definitely not there. Her energy was just ugh. She came late. And what I was about to say before I played the video was I have this thing, me personally, I have this thing where, you resolve technical issues before you go live. Okay, so let me put this on, Sharon. I'm gonna put this on. She said, Sharon writes, they claim she was having technical issues and was there on time, but there could have been an apology. Right. So, like I said, this phone. What I was saying was, and thanks for watching, Sharon. Thanks for watching, everybody who is tuned in either on my personal page or on Charm City Direct TV. Right now, I am on Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, my personal page, and Charm City Direct TV. So I appreciate you all for coming on and sharing your comments and just watching. What I was saying was, me personally, being in live stream and being a person, to do this, you take care of technical issues. You take care of technical issues before the show start. I need to say that. I am a stickler for that. Please don't come on the camera. You need to cut her up. Put me on. What is wrong with this? Is my hair okay? And then the whole time that they was talking, both of them was doing it. They was talking, and you can hear them when the other person was performing. Like I think when Ashanti was singing, Keyshia was talking. When Keyshia was singing, Ashanti was talking. Ain't there a mute button somewhere? Like you could mute that. Like, and then they said at one point, they was back and forth. They was arguing, and it was crazy. I did not watch the whole thing. And what really sparked my attention, like I said, the young lady that was on YouTube, she was talking about it because, like I said, like many, I didn't know it was on. I really forgot all about it. The last time I heard, one of them had COVID, and that's why they kept prolonging it. That's the last time that I heard anything about it. So I was like, okay, fine. But then, like I said, I'm surfing through the internet like I normally do. I'm at work and I stumbled upon this young lady's video, and she was talking about it. She was like, the unprofessionalism of it, the talking, the attitude from Keyshia. I was like, and then she was playing like little excerpts of it throughout the video, and like I said, she was like, and there was part of the video. I don't want to play the video because it has songs in between of it, and I really can't fast forward because I'm not using OBS. I'm sorry, and the one thing that I saw was the back and forth. Then they started like it wasn't an argument. It was more like well, you do it. No, you do it, And I'm like, I don't see the friendly tone of this. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, as of late, all of the verses that I've seen, the engagement or the interaction with the celebrities, the singers or whomever, it was a friendly battle. I didn't get this with this verses. I didn't get that type of vibe. Right on when in all fairness and all honesty, when I saw that it was going to be a Keyshia Cole Ashanti battle, I said, shit, Keyshia's attitude is just going to be over the top. That's what I said right off the break. When I saw the promotion for this, I said Keyshia is going to be over the top. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, how did they pull this off? Ashanti, not a huge fan. I love her music. She is very positive. I love her spirit. You see what I'm saying? She appears to me as being upbeat, full of life, full of spirit, very positive. But Keyshia, they could have picked somebody else. Now, I don't know who had COVID. I'm assuming, or my memory, if my memory serves me correctly, I think Keyshia caught COVID. Did she really catch COVID? Like I said, after witnessing her at that concert and after seeing that interview on 92Q with the Big Fat Morning Show with Mark Clark, she just gives me I don't want to be here vibes. Oh my God, please, really? Y'all going to do this? She just gives me I don't want to be here vibes, for real. That's what she gives me. She come off as I don't want to do this vibes. And I'm like, that's all fine and good. That's all fine and good. My thing is this. If you don't want to be here, just say you don't want to be here. That's how I look at it. Don't look at me and don't get mad at me because you got an attitude, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed or what have you. Now, if they said she had COVID and what I experienced, did she really have COVID? I'm just saying, did she say she had COVID just to get out of it? But if that was the case, like I was getting ready to say, they could have picked somebody else for Ashanti. I'm just saying, they could have picked somebody else for her. and probably would have been a better versus than what I saw last night. You see what I'm saying? Oh, Ashanti had COVID. Okay. So it wasn't Keyshia. It was Ashanti that had COVID. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Sharon. But all I'm saying is one, I did not see the whole thing. I think I didn't miss anything. I looked at the video and actually this video that I posted, I think it's the whole video. It's the whole battle. But I'm not going to do, like I said, I can't do it because of Facebook. If Facebook wasn't so strict, I play it, but I'm not going to do that to y'all because it's long. I think it's like an hour. I think it's like an hour long, 2 hours long. I don't know. But what I saw, little excerpts of it, and the young lady that was on YouTube and she was talking about it, it wasn't their best verses, and they've had plenty. You see what I'm saying? I think the worst one was Teddy Riley and Babyface. That was the guaranteed worst one. That was the first one, wasn't it? I'm trying to remember. That was the first verses. So that was the worst one with Teddy Riley and Babyface. I think this one is the second. This will go down as the second worst. Now, the other verses, I didn't see who was that? Was it E40? It was somebody in Gucci Mane. I don't know. I didn't see that one because I should be keeping up with it, but just like this one last night, it just popped up. It's just like that, But yeah. So my score for this versus tonight, I give it a 2. I give it a 2. I just don't. I didn't see the professionalism. I damn sure didn't see the attitude. The attitude from Keyshia just over the top for me. Now, Ashanti, fine. Like I said, I can listen to Ashanti's music. It's only 2 songs from Keyshia that I really like. I can't even say them right now. I can't even give you the titles of them right now. But it's when I hear them, I know that they, my favorite songs. Or when I get off of here and I think of it, I probably post it on Facebook. But I give it a 2. I give it a 2. And as far as the breakdown of why I give it a 2 is with the professionalism. It could have been handled a little bit better. I know we live. I know we live and things happen while we alive, just like my phone keep going off. It happens. It happens. Trying to get the makeup and the hair and the clothes right. I understand. But before you go on this camera, you need to technical difficulties need to be handled before you turn that camera on, before that camera is hot. In my opinion, make sure that everything is taken care of before I sit in front of that camera. And I don't know if that was her who I can't see myself. Turn her up. I can't hear her. It's just her attitude, man. It's just her snake ass attitude that really blows me. Like I never was a fan of Keyshia Cole because of her attitude. She gives me diva vibes. She gives me I don't want to do this vibes. Well, bitch, if you don't want to do it, why are you singing? That's my whole thing. If you don't want to be interviewed, if you don't want to perform, if you don't want to sign a book, bitch, why are you even in the industry? Because that's what you have to do. You see what I'm saying? If you don't want to be bothered with people, this is pre-COVID. This is pre-COVID. I understand, you don't want to be in front of people because of COVID, but this is pre-COVID. If you don't want to sing, if you don't want to perform, fine, fuck it, retire. If you don't want to do little stuff like this, little verses, you know, they reaching out to you. There's options, people. It's a free country now. We're not in bondage, no, or we have overcome a long way. There's 2 words you can possibly have used, bitch, like yes or no. It's real simple. If you don't want to do it, no. Could have looked at your manager or your publicist or whoever the hell. I don't want to do this. Or you said yes. So these are the things that you have to do in preparation for this Verzuz. I'm sorry. 2 for me for the Verzuz battle. Ashanti and Keyshia Cole like I said, I did not watch it. But what I seen, not good at all. Hey, this has been Charm City Direct TV, my recap on the Verzuz battle last night. If you're watching this right now live, voice your opinion. If you're watching the replay of this video, voice your opinion in the comment section. If you are in the know of how you can watch this video, previous videos of Charm City Direct TV, it's real simple, people. Go to Facebook. I am live right now on Facebook at facebook.com/Charm City Direct TV. You can also follow us on Instagram. Unfortunately, we are not live on Instagram. No one, I don't think anyone has cracked the code to go live from their desktop yet, but it's coming. I'm speaking into existence. You can follow us on IG at charm_city_direct TV. And you can definitely watch us live and watch previous videos on YouTube at Charm City Direct TV. Again, people, you have been great. As always, it has been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for tuning in and being with me to talk about this, man. Hey, what can you say, man? Hey, you've been great as always. And remember, I holler at you when I smile at you. Peace. Thank you for watching another great live broadcast on Charm City Direct TV. Make sure you head on over to YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitter for more great content on Charm City Direct TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, everything Charm City Direct TV.